A homeless mother bent over a trash bin. Her hands shook as she dug through the filth, pulling out scraps of rotten food. Her torn dress clung to her thin frame, dusty, ripped at the edges. The baby in her arms cried louder and louder. His cheeks were sunken, his tiny body weak. The mother whispered softly to him, "Shoo, my child. I will find something. Please, don't cry." But her voice cracked. She was trying to believe her own words, but there was nothing left to find. For 2 days she had barely eaten. For 2 days her baby had only sipped dirty water. People walked past. Some turned to look, but quickly moved on. A few shook their heads. Others muttered, "God help her." But no one stopped. In this busy Lagos street, her pain was invisible. Just another mother abandoned by society. Just another hungry child. But then, traffic slowed. A black Rolls Royce Phantom pulled over by the side of the road. Its glossy surface reflected the blazing sun. The tinted window rolled down. And from inside, a man watched. He saw the woman. He saw the baby. And his heart stopped. It was Alhaji Musa Ibrahim. A billionaire. One of the richest men in Africa. Owner of massive estates, factories, and companies across the continent. His name was known everywhere. To most, he was untouchable, too powerful, too distant. But today, something deep inside him stirred. As he stared at that crying baby, memories he had buried for decades came alive. He remembered his own childhood. The nights when his family had gone to bed hungry. His mother, pretending she had already eaten, while she quietly endured her hunger so her children could share a single bowl of porridge. He remembered crying for food that wasn't there. And the shame his mother felt when she had to beg their neighbor for help. Those wounds had never healed. And now, seeing this mother by the trash, Musa felt them all over again. "Stop the car," he said firmly. The driver hesitated. This was not the place for a billionaire to step out. But Musa's voice was sharp. "Stop. Now." The Rolls Royce came to a halt. The door opened. And the billionaire stepped out. The market froze. People stopped mid-conversation. The noise died. They whispered. "Is that Alhaji Musa? What is he doing here?" That man is worth billions." His bodyguards followed, but Musa raised his hand. "No. Stay back." He walked alone, straight to the garbage bin. The mother gasped. She pulled her baby tighter. Her heart pounded in fear. Why was this powerful man walking toward her? The crowd closed in, forming a circle. Phones came out. Cameras pointed. Musa reached her. He bent down slowly, lowering himself to her level. He spoke softly, his voice filled with compassion. "Sister, why are you here searching the trash?" The mother's lips trembled. She looked at him, then at her crying baby. At first, no words came out. Then, choking on her tears, she whispered. "My baby has not eaten since yesterday. I have nothing. Nothing at all." Her voice cracked, and she wept. The baby wailed in her arms. The market grew silent. And then Musa Ibrahim did something no one could believe. He took off his spotless white kaftan. He spread it on the dusty ground. He helped the woman sit on it gently, as though she were royalty. He walked alone, straight to the garbage bin. The mother gasped. She pulled her baby tighter. Her heart pounded in fear. Why was this powerful man walking toward her? The crowd closed in, forming a circle. Phones came out. Cameras pointed. Musa reached her. He bent down slowly, lowering himself to her level. He spoke softly, his voice filled with compassion. "Sister, why are you here searching the trash?" The mother's lips trembled. She looked at him, then at her crying baby. At first, no words came out. Then, choking on her tears, she whispered, "My baby has not eaten since yesterday. I have nothing. Nothing at all." Her voice cracked, and she wept. The baby wailed in her arms. The market grew silent. And then Musa Ibrahim did something no one could believe. He took off his spotless white kaftan. He spread it on the dusty ground. He helped the woman sit on it gently, as though she were royalty. The crowd exploded in cheers. Some clapped. Some shouted prayers. Some cried openly. Phones recorded every moment. Musa lifted the woman gently as she tried to bow at his feet. "No, sister," he said, "do not bow to me. Thank God. It is He who sent me here today." The video spread across social media. Within hours, millions had seen it. Headlines exploded. African billionaire stops car to rescue homeless mother. Musa Ibrahim's act of kindness goes viral. But this was not just a viral story. It became the beginning of a revolution. Musa launched the Mother's Hope Project. He pledged billions to rescue homeless mothers across Africa. He built shelters, funded hospitals, created programs to give women skills and businesses. Soon, thousands of mothers like Amaka were lifted off the streets. Thousands of babies like Chinedu were given food, medicine, and a future. Other billionaires joined. Politicians supported. Celebrities donated. The project grew into a movement across Africa. And the mother? Her name was Amaka. With the grant she received, she started a food business. What began as one small shop grew into a thriving restaurant chain. She became an employer, giving jobs to others. Her baby, Chinedu, grew strong. He went to school. He smiled again. And his story became a symbol of hope. Every year, on the anniversary of that fateful day, Amaka visited Musa Ibrahim. She would cry, thanking him for saving her life. And every year, Musa would smile and say, "Don't thank me, sister. Just promise me you will help another mother one day." And she kept that promise. Amaka began sponsoring poor women herself. She gave scholarships to children. She told her story everywhere she went. The cycle of kindness grew. From one act, thousands of lives were changed. We live in a world where people often look away. But kindness, true kindness, has the power to change everything. One man stopped his car that day. One man remembered his own pain. And because of that choice, countless children now sleep with full stomachs. You don't have to be a billionaire to make a difference. Sometimes, it's a meal. Sometimes, a word of encouragement. Sometimes, just stopping to notice. Imagine if everyone did this. Imagine if every person, rich or poor, chose compassion. The world would look very different. Sparkles, if this story touched you, don't just scroll away. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs hope. And subscribe for more powerful real-life stories that prove kindness still exists.